Now everything is good, guys.
Yes, Ravi, fine.
Okay, good. So now request will come to whom? Joule server, right? Joule server. So after then what will happen? After then what will happen? Our Joule server is trying to what? Our Joule server is trying to connect with what? Eureka server, right?
Yes.
Eureka server. Eureka server. Now good. Eureka server. So from here to here the request will come. After then what will happen now? After then what will happen now? In the Eureka server, it's finding what? There is a no microservices based on that URL, right? Then based on that URL, then what will happen? What will happen now? This one is calling what? This one is calling what? Which object is calling now? Which object? Which filter it's calling now, guys? Come on, which filter it's calling? It's calling send error filter. Which one it's calling now? Send error filter. Send error filter. It's calling what? Send error filter. It's calling what? Send error filter only. Now first it's calling what? Send error filter only, right? Whenever we are debugging at the time also we seen that, guys. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
So send error filter, right? So what is the order of send error filter? What is the send error
Zero.
filter
Default
order? What is the default send error
zero.
filter? Zero. Very good. Zero, right? So
Yes,
now
Ravi.
after then what will happen now? After giving the all related to inputs, right? All related to inputs, then what will happen? What will happen? This error filter is calling what? This error filter is calling what?
Customize.
Basic controller, right? Basic error rest controller, na? Basic
Okay.
error controller, na? Come on, this object I'm talking about, this one only. This one is calling what? Which
Yes,
one
Ravi.
is calling? Where that basic rest controller? Okay, no issue. Basic, this controller only, right? In this controller only error HTML and what error methods are there, na? Come on, yaar.
Yes, Ravi.
Just
Yes.
discussion is happened. So after then what will happen? This one, this error object is calling what? This error object is
Error
calling,
HTML.
yeah.
Error
So
HTML method.
so here what? Basic error, right? Basic error. Inside this one, what is that? Two methods are there. Two methods are there. Which one? One is the what? Error HTML. HTML method is there. Another one is what? Error is there,
Error
right?
method.
Two methods are there. Two methods are there. It will select anyone if based on that client's, right? Based on that client request, it will select any one method. Nah, come on.
Yes, Ravi.
So again,
Yes,
after
Ravi.
then what will happen now? This request is returning back to whom? Joule, right? Joule. After then what? This Joule is returning the final response to whom? Final response to client machine, na? Client machine. Client machine. So but the thing is, I don't want to execute what? I don't want to execute predefined filter. I want what? My own filter, right? I want what? My own filter. Here
Yes, Ravi.
what things is happening? If the thing is happening means failing, right? failing, if failing the failed, right? If failed, if failed, then this filter. So now what we are going to do now, in this time I don't want, I want customize error filter, right? So what we will do it, we will develop our own, right? What our own filter, right? So just we given the our own filter name is what, my filter or something, we given na, say error filter we given, right? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
So now we will give the name as what, error filter. I'm going to write our own custom error filter, guys. Okay, so custom error filter, right? So here what will happen now, here now in this time, from here I don't want to execute what, I don't want to give execute a what, predefined filter. I want, what is that, my filter, right? I want to execute what, my filter. I want to execute what, my filter. So fine now,
My
guys, this our own filter, right? Our my filter only will give the response in this time. But what is that, what order we will specify of our,
-1.
very good. So now we will specify our filter order, right? Order -1. We will give our what, our filter order, we will give -1. After then what will happen, after then this our filter will filtering the request, and this one will give this request to whom, Joule server, and then
Joule server.
Joule server will give what, our own filter response to whom,
Response.
client machine, right?
Client.
Client machine. I hope people are getting whatever things I'm explaining based on the diagram, right?
Yes.
Yeah, clear, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Clear?
Yes, Ravi. Clear,
So
Ravi.
now these things we saw that, right? At the time of deworking, right? Now we are going to working on this area now, guys. Okay, so now everyone is ready to see this, what our customized logic on browser.
Yes, Ravi.
Now let's start the development, guys. Okay, let's start the development. Okay, okay, now fine, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to close everything because I don't want to create a confusion, right? Stop every application, stop it, stop. Fine. Now I'm opening error filter. Now I open the error filter, right? So inside that, just inside this filter also I'm enabling what, I'm enabling error, logger only, right? So here in the post filter we wrote now, let's copy this one only. Why we will waste the time about this one, nah? Because already we know, na. Shall I write?
Yes, Ravi.
Shall I write?
No, Ravi.
Now
Just
fine.
copy.
Close
Yeah.
and copy, Ravi.
Yeah, copy this one
Change the
and
class.
paste it here. That's it. Okay, fine now, guys. So after that, what we will do it now. So if accepted the changes, the true, this one is true only, na, means what, this one will execute, our own filter will execute. We need to write the logic right here only, na, in the object
Yes, Ravi.
runtime. Come on.
Yes.
So to doing any modification, first what we need, which object we need now, guys, now come in the last discussion, right? Come in the last discussion. What is the last discussion was?
Request context object.
Yes, good. Yeah, request context object, right? I'm talking about this area. Yeah, this one, I'm talking about this one now, guys. Okay, now we are going to work on this object, right? Come on. So
Yes, Ravi.
everyone is ready now.
Throwable object.
Everyone is ready now, guys.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
much
Ravi.
big discussion is there about what error filter. I said that na in the real time what error filter only people are using. So now good. So now let's start it, right? Let's start our coding part now. So in which object that one is there now, guys? In which object is that one is there? In the request context, right? Request context, that throwable object is there now. Come on.
Yes,
So
Ravi.
before that, what we will do it now? Log.info log.info
Capital G log.
log.info, right? I'm giving inside this some messages, right? From what is that? Our custom error filter, right? Custom error filter. Now fine, guys. Okay, good. So after then what, how we can read what is that context data. For that request context memory is there now, guys. Come on. Request context
Yes,
dot
Ravi.
what is that? Get current, right? Get current object, right?
Context.
Then this one will return what? This one will return what?
Request
Now
context.
request context only, right? The same object.
Yes, Ravi.
Context, right? Fine. After getting this context, now control shift T, request context. I want request context. In that I said that throwable object is there now, guys. 1 minute, I'll show it. Where it is, yeah, throwable. Anybody can tell? I forgot again. How we can see this all method using what is the shortcut?
Control O.
Control O.
Yeah,
Control
control
O.
O. So throwable, right? 1 minute. Get throwable. This is the method. Okay, what is the return type of this method now? Throwable only, na? Come on, guys.
Yes, Ravi.
Hmm?
Yes, Ravi.
What is in the argument it's taking? Throwable argument it's taking, right? Come on, this is the super class of what? All errors na, all exceptions na, guys. Come on, in the Java.
Yes, Ravi.
All super
Yes,
class.
Ravi.
This is the super class of what? All exceptions, right?
All exception.
So
Yeah.
fine now, guys. So if I want, what is that? Whatever errors is there, I want to read in what? I want to take all errors in our own filter, then our own error filter. Then what we will do it now? We will take the reference of what? Context memory dot get what is that? Get a throwable method is there, right? And this
Yes,
method
Ravi.
is returning what now, guys? This method is return
Throwable object.
throwable object, right? This one
Throwable.
is returning what? Throwable object, right?
Throwable.
Yes. So th I'm taking now. Fine, right? Come on. After
Yes,
then
Ravi.
what? After then what is that? Whatever related to what? Our Joule exception is there, guys. Okay, Joule exception is there. That one only we will check. Now come here, right? Now what I'm going to do now? This method, right? So now in this one get method is there, declaration. I'm going to now open the implementation. Okay, this one also is taking returning the throwable. Okay, why this one is okay, no issue here, only that method is called now. This is the getting na, setting also will be there. 1 minute. Hey, where that method? Exception summary, guys. Okay, in the exception summary, okay, exception summary is there. 1 minute. Exception summary, get filter exception summary, because some things we need, because of that I want to see this property. Exception summary, where we will get all those exception summary. Joule request header, because all exceptions I will not, just which one is what really need, right? Those exception only I will handle it. Request context, yeah. Iterator is there. No, yeah. Yeah, set throwable is there. No, set throwable, this one is no. Okay, no issue, guys, no issue. What we will do it now. So just I want, what is that, only what, Joule exceptions, right? Joule exception, I want to handle only Joule exception. So here only I will check the condition first, right? We will check the condition. So before that, what we will do it now, guys, what we will do it now, let's take this code inside the try catch, total code only, right? Try catch block, try, I'm taking the try block. After then, let's take here only catch, right? Here I'm taking what, exception,
Exception.
exception E, exception E now. Is it fine?
Yes,
Yeah,
Ravi.
correct. Okay, so fine. So after then, what we will do it now, throwable context, right? Throwable context. So here I'm checking the condition. I'm checking one condition, right? If th not equal to null, if th not equal to null, and and what, and th instance of what, instance of what, Joule exception, Joule exception, then, right? Then what we will do it now, then we will proceed our own exception, guys. Okay, our own exception. So don't worry, again I will explain. If the people is not, let's complete the coding, right? If in the coding only, if the people is not getting, again after completing the coding, again I will explain, right? Because I know that little bit critical to implementing Joule filter, error filter is what, little bit complicated task. Okay, so if I'm checking the condition, right? If th, if not null, right? Maybe in the chance we are getting the null, right? So I don't want to terminate our application as abnormal. And here what, instance of, if the Joule exception is matches, then this block will execute, right? So but what, to proceed related to Joule exceptions, what we need to do, instance of, right? Instance of means what is that, we need to typecast, right? Typecast our Joule exception. some 1 minute, it's creating confusion. If typecasting, then problem will come. Then what we can do it now? Yeah, let's typecast only. If any problem will come, we will see it, but me will not come, right? Okay, so what I'm doing now? Joule exception, right? Exception. Joule exception. Joule ex I'm taking, and what I'm going to do now? I'm going to cast th Joule exception, right? Now I'm typecasting that Joule exception. I typecasted because if directly we can't write, right? Directly we can't write like here. If we take, because instance of we are using the operator, right? Instance of operator, na, so we can't, right? We can't. Keyword operator. Some people is saying that instance of operator also, and some people is saying keyword also, right? But keyword only correct word. So th, right? We are getting now. So first what we will, if a Joule is failing, right? If a Joule is failing, so let's give log error, some messages for our understanding purpose, because we can check it, right? If Joule fails, right? Fails. Joule failed to execute, right? Let's say th dot get message, right? Whatever message means, what error will come, that one we will trace it. So after then what we will do it now? We will set the our own custom messages, right? Custom messages, right, guys? So what we will do it now, guys? Just what I'm going to do now, just I'm going to write notepad, right? On the notepad I'm writing JSON data. People be active, guys. People are feeling bored. People are
No,
feeling
Ravi.
bored.
No, Ravi.
I'm writing
No,
the
Ravi.
No,
how
Ravi.
we are writing the JSON data, open curly bracket and a close curly bracket, right? So what I'm going to write it here, I'm going to write code, right? Code, I'm going to write code, I'm writing 500. I'm writing our own JSON. We are constructing our own error, na? Come on, guys. Sorry, our own filter. So we need to give some information also, then our end user can understand, na, guys. Come on, yaar. Now please give the response, guys. I'm asking, right?
Yes.
And I expect the answer from everyone. Okay, so now fine. So here what we will do it now. Now here I'm writing problem, right? Here I'm writing what? Here writing here I'm writing what? Problem, right? Problem, just problem. In the problem, which kind of comment we can give? Let's give no service, right? No service found, right? No service found. No service found, right? Okay, good. So this message we will get, right? So this message we will get. Okay, so we are constructing our own custom filter error, right? So this is the method here, comma, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the JSON data, guys. Okay, this is the JSON data I'm writing now. So what I'm going to do now, in our own filter, we are going to construct, right? We are going to construct and we need to set, right? We need to set in the body. So what we will do it now, we will take the reference of context object. In the context object, how we are setting the data in the like post filter, guys? Set what was the method? Set response body method was there na? Come on, this method was there. Anybody remembered? Why the people are not, I'm able to people are hearing? I just what, my voice is clear? Any
This one error method you have tried.
Clear.
not error method, I'm talking about this one. Whenever we are developing what, post filter, in that post filter, what I used to send the result to browser? Come on, guys, what method I used?
It response body.
People
Set response.
hmm?
Set response body.
Yes, so same set response body only, right? Inside that, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to paste this JSON, the JSON messages, JSON message, right? This JSON message. So this JSON message we will get on the browser, right? After then, what we will do it now? Which kind of JSON data, right? Because we are going to send the JSON data. So for that purpose, what we will do it now? Context dot what? Get response, right? Get response dot what we will, after getting the response, what we will do it now? Set content. Which kind of content we want? We are going to send it now. Application slash what?
JSON.
JSON, right? Application slash JSON means what? We are telling to browser, we are sending the JSON data as a what? Error messages. Getting my point, people?
Yes, Ravi.
Now after then what we will do it now? Now status code also, right? Again, what we will do it now? Set content status, right? Context dot what? Set status code. A set a response body only, right? Again, let's take a set response body. Inside this response body, what we will do it now? 500. We will give what? 500 data, right? 500 means what? Internal error na? This message
Response
is
body we already set, right?
sorry.
Response body we already set with the JSON data. I mean, it's replacing, right? I mean, is it another
Sorry,
overriding?
no. It's my mistake. Status code, guys. Okay, set status
Okay,
code,
okay.
right? Set what? Response status code. Because internal error means what? 500, right?
No, yes, Ravi.
Set response status code. I'm giving what? Status code 500 means what? This error is there in the server side, right? Server side. So 500 error we will get. After then, what we will do now? To do execute and send error filter, right? Means what? I want, what is that? I want to remove, right? I want to remove. See, this is this logic I wrote about what? This logic I wrote about what? Our own error filter, but still our what? Predefined filter only will execute. So to give our container, I don't want to execute predefined filter. Do not execute our what? Send error filter. What is the predefined filter name, guys? What is the predefined filter name? Come on. Friends, give the response. Then I can proceed. Everyone is muted. I'm not able to hear your voice, guys. Why? Now I'm audible, guys.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes,
One
Ravi.
minute.
Yes.
1 minute. 1 minute,
Yes.
guys. Okay, my like device is going to discharge it now. I need to plug in the like what charger. Then I can just give me 1 minute, right? Now everything is good.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so
Yes, Ravi.
yeah, fine, guys. So we are there in the last step only, guys. Don't worry, right?
Okay, Ravi.
Okay, fine now. So now I don't want, right? I want to give the instruction to container. Okay, I don't want to still just we write the logic only, but still our what? Our still our what? Our container predefined what? Predefined filter will execute. What is the filter name? What is the predefined filter name, guys?
Send error filter.
Send error filter. So I want to tell the container, hey container, I don't want to execute your I don't want to execute what your error filter. I want to execute my own error filter. Then what we will do it now? Then for that purpose, what? For that purpose, one more method is there in the context memory, right? In the context memory, what is that? Remove that for, right? What is that? Context. In the context memory, what is that? Remove one method is there. Remove one method is there. Inside that, what we will do it now? We will give the throwable right? Throwable argument was there na in the error filter. Come on, control
Yes, Ravi.
shift T, right? That argument we will give, right? That argument. So basic controller send error filter, right? Send error filter in the throwable, right? 1 minute. Control O, sorry, control shift T. Set context, sorry. What was the
Basic
request?
error controller.
Request controller, request context, right? In this control O, what is that? Get
Throwable.
throwable. This method.
Get throwable.
What is the argument now? What is the argument taking?
Throwable.
Throwable, right? So now I want to remove, right? I want to remove this throwable, predefined throwable. For that, we will give that argument. Now clear, guys?
Yes, Ravi.
Now what we will do it now? Now let's run our application,
We
right?
will set.
Now let's run it, right? Now here what I'm going to do now? Now log dot error. I'm giving the failed FAI failed catch block. We can give failed in catch block. Let's give the message, and here what we will do it now? Here I'm giving what? E dot get message. E dot get message, right? Now let's run our application, guys. Okay, now let's run. Oh, 1 minute. Now let's run our application. Now in this time, what we will get it now? Our own custom exception, sorry, our custom error filter we will get it now, guys. So first what we will do it now? First we will run our what? Eureka server, right? Come on,
Yes, Ravi.
right click, run our what? Eureka server. Run our what? Eureka server. Now I'm running Eureka server, right? After then what we will do it now? Then we will run our 1 minute. So here let's make the request. What is that? http colon / localhost. What is the
8761.
861, right? 61.
Yes, Ravi.
Now hit it. We are getting the Eureka dashboard now. Come on. There is a
Yes, Ravi.
no instance, right? In after then what we will do it now?
Microservice.
Joule server. No, I don't want to run like what? Microservices. If we run the microservices, then what?
Oh, yeah.
Ab
Error will
normal.
not.
Yeah, error filter will not execute, right?
Yes,
Right
okay.
click,
Okay.
run our what? Spring Boot application. Now come to our browser, refresh it. Any instance is available? No. Yeah, Joule server is came, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Now here what we will do it now? Now let's make the request, right? And it's not executing. Why?
Ravi,
Hmm.
that JSON data is wrong, which you
JSON.
take connected.
JSON
Some
data.
comma is comma you placed in the wrong place. Comma you placed in the wrong place.
Okay.
Come to the notepad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it's
Comma after
oh
500
yes, correct.
and this double
Yeah.
quotes. Yeah. Okay.
Copy this
Oh.
one, come here again, replace it, right? Fine now fine, right? Come
No,
on.
Ravi.
Still not fine, right? No, fine.
No, Ravi.
Why?
Double quotes.
Yeah, double quotes is
After
there.
500, you
Array, no, don't see like this. Okay, so see here only. Oh yeah, correct. After 500, correct.
okay.
Now fine na?
Yes, Ravi.
Code 500 problem. Yeah, now correct.
Now fine.
Good observation, Pushpendra. Now correct, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so now again what we will do it now? Let's stop our what? Joule server only. Joule server I'm stopping and again I'm running that same only. Now run the Joule server. Already URL is there, na? Already URL is there. Now refresh it. Still not coming. Header
Ravi,
section.
in a set content type method which you used, set content type.
Yeah,